3, 2, 1.
Good afternoon. It's Robert and Julia Miller with the J. Patel Group and Rethink Real Estate with another exciting real estate update.
Exciting and thrilling.
Is this episode 115?
115. You looked at my paper, didn't you?
No, I remembered last week was 114, believe it or not.
You have a great memory.
All right, everybody, please like and subscribe so you can stay up to date with what's going on in the Valley real estate market.
That's
and,
right.
Everything related to real estate.
Mm-hmm.
This is the place. So we did want to make an announcement. We are going to make a change to our format. We're finding we are just having communities springing up and starting up like crazy out here in the Valley, and it's
Lots of excitement out there.
it is tough to even just keep up with them, and as they're developing and they introduce new series and new parcels, and it's just ongoing. So that being said, we are going to switch to doing a monthly real estate summary. So we'll cover here.
Right.
So we'll cover the Cromford report, stat report, and any pertinent information that we can do right here in the home. And then we are going to
take it out.
Triple our efforts on showing you different communities within the West Valley.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it'll be really good going to a monthly video here. Things aren't changing that fast.
Yeah,
honestly,
it seems a little bit
in the
repetitive week after week. We kind of are talking about the same things over and over.
Droning on and on a little bit,
Yeah, so
there was a point where things were changing quite rapidly and it was hard to keep up. So this gave us a way to keep up and keep you informed as well. But now things are a little slower.
right.
So monthly will be good. Monthly will be really good.
I'm excited.
The community highlights will be
it.
good. We'll start that actually next week. We're going to hit Westbrook Village.
Yes, going to do the amenities.
So really excited about that.
Our good friend Deborah Gardner.
Yeah. She has a home watch service and just a really positive person. So can't wait to hang out with her. And summer, because it's going to be hot, so we'll see how those community videos go. I know I'm not going to want to walk around the community, but driving around.
Yeah, we can do a lot of drive-thrus.
Yeah, hopping out and looking at amenities real quick, and then we'll see.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. So that is that.
All right, you want to lay a couple of jokes on us?
Yeah, well, I'm just proud to say that I've completed one of the items on my bucket list.
What's that?
I got a bucket.
Yeah, I should have seen that coming. Yeah. Okay.
And the next thing I wanted to just say is that March 17th is over, so please resume your normal nationality. I can't even say it, I'm laughing so hard. See you all May 5th when we're all Mexican. I'm the worst joke teller ever.
Wow, I'm not sure you're not going to get a bunch of emails for
Cinco
that.
de Mayo.
Yeah, I know.
Have
Looking
a margarita.
forward to the victory over the French. That's right. That's correct. Okay.
Okay.
So here's your deep thought for the day.
Oh, okay.
When you're cleaning a vacuum cleaner, you become a vacuum cleaner. Think about it.
Wow. Really? I think that joke is courtesy of our son-in-law.
Yes, it was. Thank you, Scott.
Thank you, Scott.
That's a good one. All right, let's move on. What happened in history this week?
Okay.
In 2017, the first forever stamp is unveiled, March 26th by the U.S. Postal Service.
There you go.
1998, Titanic wins 11 awards in the March 23rd Oscar ceremony.
I love that. I could still watch that movie.
Yeah,
I could
you
still
go ahead and
watch
watch
that
it.
movie.
I'm gonna go
The last time I did watch it, however, we were cruising a lot, so I think I only got through like the first part of it until things started going awry. They saw the iceberg, and I was like, I can't watch anymore.
You're cruising in the Pacific.
I
Come
know.
on.
I know.
Wow. All right. 1965, March 20th, civil rights marchers depart Selma, Alabama for Montgomery, Alabama.
Yeah, yep.
1934, the first Masters golf tournament tees off March 22nd in Augusta, Georgia, and that was won by Horton Smith.
Okay.
Finally,
Good job, Horton.
1457, the Gutenberg Bible, the first printed book, is completed on March 22nd.
That's right. The first printed book was the Bible by
right.
the Gutenberg printing press. I noticed you missed the daylight savings.
Yeah, because I did a little quick
Highlight.
research and I didn't have time to delve into it too deep. So I know they put it before Congress to make it permanent. I don't know if it got passed or not.
Yeah, it
so-
did. This is, you mean as far as not observing daylight savings
No,
anymore?
at making daylight savings time permanent.
Oh, right. Instead of springing forward. They're not going to have the time change anymore is what we're trying to say.
Right. So
Right.
we already.
Yeah, this
so
is
we
it.
got to go to daylight savings time, and then it stays that way.
Right.
Right. So we have one more change to make, and then we never change again.
No, I think they already sprung forward. This was the last time they changed.
I don't think it's sprung forward yet.
Yeah, it did. It did. Last weekend.
Oh, last weekend?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. I think it was last weekend.
Okay.
Anyway.
I'll take your word for it. All right, let's move on to a little bit of news.
Okay.
In housing front, mortgage applications did jump, and this is due to the bank issues that we saw. There was some weakening and
Yes.
and some problems
Rates
with
came
some banks
down.
going down. So they actually dropped a half a point, and a lot of
Yeah.
people jumped
Woo,
on that.
yeah.
So that was good.
Yeah, that's good.
So a brief swoon in mortgage rates ensued last week after two unexpected bank failures, quickly spurring a 6.5% increase in home loan applications.
Aha.
So that's good.
Yeah.
Signs of life, single-family production remained at an anemic pace in February. Builders are wrestling with elevated mortgage rates, inflation costs, tightened credit, but overall housing starts increased 9.8%.
Yeah.
So they're moving forward.
I don't know. I mean, I guess I would say it's anemic just because the whole housing industry as a whole is anemic right now,
I think
quite honestly.
You compare
But-
to the madness of having to win a lottery to buy a house compared to now,
Yeah.
they have a plethora of inventory for
True.
you to choose from. So I guess that can be considered anemic when you compare it to what it was a year ago. But
Yeah.
still, I think it's pretty brisk.
I think the builders are keeping up with things because they're offering special mortgage rates to buyers
Yep.
that are really good. Inflated costs, yeah, that's there, but they're having to take a hit too. You know, they're not asking 2022 prices anymore.
Well, they're still building, so
Yeah, they're still building.
rising builder confidence signals a turning point later in 2023. A significant demand exists on the sidelines.
Yes.
Again, there is a
okay.
ton of pin-up demand that's
Yes.
going to break loose, so
Mhm.
sellers hang in there. Economic news, Yellen says banks are stable. So Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen assures lawmakers last week that government protection for failing banks only applies to those that pose systematic risk. Many depositors at two banks that collapsed last week lost amounts above federally insured limits of $250,000. However, an emergency plan will make them whole again, so nobody's going to lose any money.
So Janet Yellen is saying, "Don't worry, we're not going to bail everybody out." Is what I'm hearing. You know, many depositors at the two banks last week.
No, they're
lost
saying
amounts.
that the problem exists with the folks that had systems problems. They weren't adjusting their procedures to accommodate the change in the
Interest
in the
rates.
Fed rate.
Right,
Those
right.
are the banks that are in trouble. So she's saying that's a small amount. That's
Okay.
not across the board. Every bank is having that problem.
No.
Producer prices are down. U.S. supplier prices fell in February, a possible sign of easing inflation. So we'll just keep an eye on that. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Okay, so the markets predict 0.25% hike, and that's
Yes.
going to be tomorrow. We'll see what they do. And I was just watching the Squawk Box or whatever it is, and they were somebody threw out a 0.
Oh, I don't think that's correct. I think we're going to have at least this one more.
At 0.25?
I think probably 2.5.
Okay.
I'm hopeful.
We'll see.
Hopeful.
Well, that was
the
quite
word
a
of the
surprise
day.
for somebody to say 0.
Yeah.
Market pricing and most Wall Street experts predict a 0.25% point interest rate hike when the Fed meets this week, which is tomorrow.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's going to be quite that. I was trying to think if I had something else, but I don't think I do.
Okay. Well, let's move on to rates. As we did mention, we saw a bit of a drop in rates because of the turmoil on the banking front. So a 30-year fell from 6.77 to 6.42.
Oh,
15-year dropped under 6 now. They're at 5.61.
Nice.
As well as the VA, that dropped from 6.33 down to 5.99.
Okay, yeah. So lock in those rates, people.
Yeah, lock in those rates while they're a little bit lower. Inventory continues to slide.
Shrink.
Again, sellers just are not planning on putting their homes on the market because of the interest rate. That's pretty much controlling it. So the Valley sits active listings valley-wide, 14,199. Peoria sits at 433 units and Surprise is at 645.
Okay.
Trilogy at Vistancia dropped 3. They price range is 468,000 and a high of 1,275,000. If we look at the 30-day days on market to sell, they came in at 67 days.
67.
So it's taken a little over 2 months to get a home under contract in Trilogy at Vistancia.
So what's sold in the last 30 days?
13 homes.
No, but from that 13, the average days on market is 67?
Correct.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
And in Trilogy, there are currently 31 homes under contract, so that's very healthy.
Yeah.
Okay, moving over
but that's
to...
like a month and a half of inventory.
Yeah, it's actually a little tight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, Vistancia Village is flat. They have 51 homes available. Price range $350,000 to $1,100,000, and the 30-day days on market sold sits at 66.
Okay.
Blackstone Country Club is unchanged, $550,000, the most affordable, $3,280,000. What has changed is the days on market for the sold. That's now up to 132, but that's typical for a luxury market. So not really a surprise there.
Okay.
Portobello is dropped a few. They're at 18 homes available. Price range $438,000 to $859,000, and it's taking 126 days to get under contract there.
Wow.
4 months. The Grand has 135 homes available. $258,000 the most affordable. $899,900 tops the list. So that $1,000,001 went under contract. It'll be interesting to see what it actually closes at. And they are taking 70 days to get under contract.
That's another community that I still want to go and take a look at because I know they've refreshed some things.
Yeah, we'll add that to the long list of communities that we'll be reviewing.
So we'll do new communities and existing communities too, just to see what's going on.
Well, they've made a change, like they did some remodeling, and we'll do some updates on that.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. Sun City West has 199 homes available. Price range $199,000 to $925,000, and it's taking 82 days to get under contract.
Wow, these days on market are killer a little bit.
Westbrook Village has 36 homes available. Price range $292,000 to $540,000, and it's taken 97 days to get under contract.
Wow. Okay.
Finally, for Vistancia Village, the number of homes sold in the last 13 days is 13. Last 30 days is 13. I got ahead of myself there.
Yeah.
And finally, for the number of homes under contract in the village, 27.
Okay, so that's a little bit. That's 2 months worth of inventory for Vistancia, but less than 2 months for
about
Trilogy.
a month and a half for Trilogy, but.
But I mean, we're coming to the end of the season, typically people start going back to places that they're visiting from.
Snowbirds, fly back home.
Snowbirds, part-time residents or part-time visitors, if you will. They just want to check things out, see what the weather's like here in Arizona, and it's been a bit gloomy this year. But I think that our spring is going to hang in there a little longer. So our buying season may extend into April, maybe even a little into May, I'm hoping.
Yeah,
for.
if this weather maintains this way, you're right.
Yeah.
We might extend it out a little bit. But
I think so.
you may say gloomy, but those pictures in Minnesota with the snow stacked.
Oh, Minnesota. Oh, Minnesota.
25 feet in the air. I mean, this is paradise. Trust me.
They've had the nor'easters on the northeast coast, and we have not had that.
No.
So that's good.
What we have had is a lot of water added to the aqueduct and the lake levels have gone up. So that's great.
That's really good.
All right, that's our report for today. Everybody have a blessed week, and we will see you again next month.
Well, next week too, but next month again. Lights, camera, action.
Snuggle on up.
I know, it's chilly, so we have to, right? Whew. Another rainy March day.
Is that your joke brought up?
I have actually two.
Oh boy, overachiever. Wow.
Well, it's our last episode like
Don't
this.
look at my joke. I see you looking at my joke.
I was looking at your phone. It's our last episode like this, so I thought, why not?